A public defender is an attorney employed by the community and responsible for giving legal aid without cost to any person who seeks it and is financially unable to employ private counsel. It is his duty to defend those accused of crime until the issue is decided in a court of law. The first public defender's office in the United States was opened in January 1913. Over the years, other offices were opened. And today, that handful has grown to a network of lawyers cooperating to protect the rights of our clients. The case of a young man who had tangled with the law for the first time. I met him when he came into my office.
You're Mr. Matthews, the public defender?
Yes, won't you be seated?
I may be arrested at any time.
The police are looking for you?
They may be by now. I want you to handle my case.
Well, of course, that'll be up to the court to decide whether it appoints me or not. But perhaps you'd better tell me about it. Tom's story began in Tiverton, a suburb where open poker parlors do a thriving business, all because of a unique court interpretation that draw poker is a game of skill and therefore legal. In this gambling community, Barney's Casino was one of the most popular. Here, one met all types, and all of them possessing one common denominator, the love of gambling. Every half hour, a girl made the rounds, taking a chip off each pile, the house percentage, the way the parlors ostensibly made their profit. Two of the patrons, however, seemed interested in other matters.
Come in. Raise. Raise you. And again. Well, come on. What do you do? A call. Full house. Jack's high.
Tom, don't you think it's time to stop?
When I'm behind?
You mean you're going to cash another check?
Look, Nora, I know what I'm doing.
How's it going, mister?
Not so good. Andy, can you cash one more?
Well, I have to get Barney's okay, you know.
Who's the character that wanted to know how I was doing?
Oh, George Morgan. He's trying to work out some system to beat poker. Best system I know is to hold good cards.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's Hampton again. Third time tonight.
Yeah, he's about right. Tell Hampton that's his limit. Hampton, Thomas L., Deering Van and Truck Company, Chief Cashier.
How much did you cash?
Not much.
Honey, can't we go home now?
Don't start telling me what to do.
Tom,
Nora.
wait a minute. You're just throwing good money away after bad, and we can't afford it.
Will you stop giving me advice? I want to play. My luck's bound to change.
Now, where have I heard that before? Look, honey, I'm tired of sitting around here.
Well, why don't you go home? Here, take a cab.
All right, I will. Go ahead and make a fool of yourself.
Miss. Deal me in. Give me another stack, please.
It's 3 o'clock, Tom.
So it's 3 o'clock. You were right. I should have quit. I lost. Suppose that makes you very happy. I know what you're thinking. Why don't you go ahead and say it? I'm just on a losing streak now. It's all in the game. I'll win it back. Nora, what's wrong with a friendly little poker game now and then?
Friendly poker. Well, maybe it started out that way, but... Tom, if you could just see yourself. You're glued to those tables night after night. Your hands are trembling. Every time they deal those cards, we get deeper and deeper into debt.
We? That happens to be my money.
Your money? I thought marriage was a partnership. But then I've been disillusioned about a lot of things. Tom, don't you realize how you've changed? You're irritable. I can't talk to you anymore. We don't go out any place unless you take me along with you to Tiverton. We don't see our friends. I honestly don't think we have any friends anymore. I can't go on this way, Tom. I've taken all I can take. You're not married to me anymore. You're married to a deck of cards.
That's quite a speech, you all through.
No, I'm not through.
No.
I mean it, Tom. I've taken all I can stand. I can't stand being in the same house with you. You're not the man I married. You've let gambling get such a hold on you. It's like a disease. You're sick, Tom. Can't you see that? You're sick. I think you must be out of your mind.
No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that, honey. You're right. I must be out of my mind. No, I promise you something. I promise you I'll never touch another card in that casino again. I promise you that. Laura, you've got to believe me. You've got to.
Tom, I want to believe you.
Honey.
In the weeks that followed, Tom kept his word. First one in the office every morning, tackling his job with a new sense of values. He was no longer working to enrich the coffers of Barney's Casino. That was all behind him. Even Mr. Deering, Tom's boss, noticed a change, started to take more of a personal interest in him.
Champagne. Well, Mr. Hampton. Are you sure we can afford it?
Oh, it's really nothing, you see, and it's important, too. Here's to us. Our debts are paid and we have money in the bank. Mrs. Hampton, would you care to dance?
Well, are you sure you haven't forgotten how? You know, it's been a long time.
Oh, careful. You're about to dance with a very important man. Mr. Deering said he might be grooming me to become assistant general manager.
Mr. Hampton, I am very impressed.
Just a moment.
Do you have the deposit slip made out so I can get to the bank?
It's on your desk. I have Mrs. Hampton on the phone.
Hello, Nora. Yeah, this is Tom. Honey, would you miss me if I didn't come home for dinner?
Where are you going, honey?
Well, Mr. Young's in town from the home office, and